Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. You are welcome back. When you look at the board, you see the following words. The first one is the word masjidun, and this is a very common word, especially to all Muslims. And the second word is the word manzilun, and lastly, we have the word mal'abun. It is very possible you don't know the meanings of these words, but one thing I'm going to tell you is that these words are derived from their verbal forms. What are the verbal forms? Look at the first word, sajada, masjidun. You see on the side the word sajada, then yasjudu. As for the word manzilun, you see the word nazala, yanzilu. And lastly, we have the word mal'abun. On the side, you see la'iba, yal'abu. Now you can see the first word there, sajada, which means he prostrated. The present tense form of this is yasjudu, he is prostrating. And the second word, manzilun, you see nazala, he descended, that is, he arrived somewhere. Yanzilu, he is descending or is arriving somewhere. And lastly, we have the word la'iba, he played, yal'abu, he is playing. You can see that these words formed on the side of these first three words, they have relationship with the three words. This to say that the word masjidun is formed from the word sajada. This means that whatever meaning gotten from the word sajada will be included in the word masjidun. What is sajada? Sajada means he prostrated. Yes, Judu, he is prostrating. The word masjidun means a place of prostration. Can you see? That's why we call it masjidun. So masjidun means mosque. And what do we do in the mosque? We prostrate to our Creator Allah. You can see the word masjidun. For the word manzilun, what is manzilun? Since we said nazala means a place of sitting, a place of arriving, a place of relaxation. So manzilun means home, or house. Can you see? The last word, la'iba, means he played. And the word mal'abun means playing ground, field. Can you see? This has a relationship. This is to say that in the Arabic language, words are majorly connected. Words are formed from the original words. So original words have derivatives and derivations. Now today, the topic I want us to discuss extensively, and if you're going to hang around until the end of this video, I promise you're going to gain a lot in the Arabic grammar. And what is the topic of discussion today? Before that, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all back to my channel. For those of us who are new here, I encourage you to hit on the subscription button, press the like, and also share with your friends so they also participate. Do not forget to subscribe to our membership for members only perks with the link above. Now the topic of discussion is Ismul Makan, Wasmul Zaman. What is Ismul Makan? Ismul Makan means the noun of place. These are nouns representing places. And we also have Ismul Zaman, nouns of time, nouns representing time. As you can see from the words I mentioned to you, that is masjidun, this is a place, and this is from the verb. So masjidun is called Ismul Makan, that is place of performing the action of prostration. The same thing with manzilun. And all of these words could also be used to mean Ismul Zaman, that is the time of performing an action. And as we move on in this book, we're going to get more examples. Now this Ismul Makan and Ismul Zaman, note they are formed from two patterns. The first pattern is the maf'alun pattern, maf'alun. And the second pattern is maf'ilun, maf'ilun. This first pattern, under it fall the word mal'abun, as we had in the example we gave above. And under the pattern of maf'ilun, you see the word masjidun and manzilun. Another thing I would want you to note is that this Ismul Makan, noun of place, Wasmul Zaman, and the noun of time are both formed from triliteral verbs. What are triliteral verbs? They are called al-fi'lu thulathi al-mujarrad. That is three-letter verbs. Verbs which are formed by joining three letters together. And this we have discussed it extensively in the link above. You can watch it to know the other forms of verbs which we have, because we also have the quadrilateral verbs. Now, these verbs which have three letters, like sajada, like qatala, like zahaba, all of these verbs, you can simply form their ismul makan, their noun of place, wasmul zaman, the noun of time, from them by simply having at back of your mind that they will be falling under the pattern of maf'alun or maf'ilun. Now, when do you form these verbs into maf'alun or maf'ilun? Let's take the word maf'alun, the first pattern of ismul makan and ismul zaman, which is maf'alun. Verbs which have at the end of them a sikh letter, all of these verbs are formed under maf'alun. An example is the word jaro, he ran. Yajiri, he is running. So from this word you have majoro, that is place of running, or place of or time of running. So you can see the word jaro has harful illa at the end of it, and it is called naqis. So all naqis, as we have discussed earlier, all of these topics we have discussed in the playlist above. You can go back and watch them. So any verb which has a sikh letter at the end of it and is called naqis, when you are forming the ismul makan, that verb will fall under maf'alun. So therefore we have majrur. Another example is the word laha, yalha. Laha, he entertained. Yalha, he's entertaining himself. So from this word you have malha, entertainment place or time of entertainment. Do you understand? MashaAllah. Now the other category of verbs which come under the pattern of maf'alun is all verbs which have their second letter, the ainul kalima. You know, we said we have all three-letter verbs can be formed under this. So the three-letter verbs, they usually have their second letter, and this second letter, whenever it is carrying fatha or dhamma in the present tense form, such will fall under this category. Can I give an example? Of course. Let's look at the word la'iba, he played. Yal'abu, in the present tense, you can see the word la'iba, which has the ain as the second letter. When it comes to the present tense, yal'abu, it is now carrying fatha. So this will fall under the category of maf'alun, and that is why we have mal'abun, a place of play. Now we said any verb which also has dhamma as the second letter in the present tense will also fall under this category. An example is the word kataba, he wrote. Yaktubu, he is writing. You can see the ka, which is the second letter, is now carrying dhamma in the present tense, in the fi'l mudari. Therefore, you are going to have maktabun, table, a place of writing. Can you see this? Kataba, he wrote. Yaktubu, he is writing. Maktabun, a place of writing. These verbs categories fall under mal'abun. Coming to the second category, which is ismul makan and ismul zaman, coming under the pattern of maf'ilun. These also have two rules. The first rule is that every verb which has its last letter as an authentic letter, there's no sikh letter at the end, and this verb has kisra for the second letter in the fi'l mudari present tense, such verb will fall under the category of maf'ilun. An example is the word jalasa, which means he sat. Yajlisu, he's sitting. You can see the lam there is now carrying kisra when we come to the present tense form. Therefore, this is going to fall under the pattern of maf'ilun. So that's how we have majlisun, a place of sitting. Do you see? A place of sitting. So majlis means place or time of sitting. Now, the other thing that can make this verb, and from here we can also have nazala, yanzilu, manzilun, home. And the other verbs which fall under this category of maf'ilun are the verbs which are methal, meaning they have a sikh letter at the beginning of them. So all of these verbs, when it comes to forming them into ismul makan and ismul zaman, they will fall under the category of maf'ilun. An example is the word waqafa, which means he stood. Yaqifu, he is standing. So it will be mawqifun, place of standing. MashaAllah. Maybe another example is the word wada'a. Wada'a, he placed. Yada'u, he's placing. So in this makana is going to be mawdi'un, a place where something is being placed or time of placing. MashaAllah. And this has some other exceptions which we shall be learning as we move further in this series, inshallah. Now we are diving into our book Durusul Lughatil Arabiyyah, which is popularly known as the Madeenah Arabic Course. And as we move on in this book, you shall learn further how to use these words, Ismul Makan and Ismul Zaman, respectively, in different sentence formations and also statements. So when you speak the Arabic language, you don't have to think about it. You speak naturally. Are you ready for this? Let's move on as we have a very beautiful conversation here. Now we are on Durusul Sadis, and for those of us who have not downloaded your copies, just hit on the description box and click on the link there to redirect you to the link where you can download your soft copy, or you can move on to a bookstore to purchase yours. We have Al-Mushrifu Ba'da Tahiyya Antumul Mushtarikuna fi Rihlatil Hajj. Al-Mushrifu simply means maybe a director or someone, a guide. So he's Ba'da Tahiyya, after the greeting, he says, Antum, are you all mushtarikuna fi rihlat al-hajj? Are you all participating in the journey of Hajj? Ahmad said, Na'am, yes. Al-Mushrif said, Yu'idduhum wa yunadihim. He's counting them and calling them one after the other. ثم يقول, then he says, Antumul ana thamaniyata ashar. Now you all are 18. Aina Hamidun, where is Hamid? Wa Abdul Hadi and Abdul Hadi. Al-Bara'u said, Hamidun fil mat'ami. Hamid is a mat'am. Can you see the word mat'am? Mat'am is gotten from ta'ima, yata'amu. Ta'ima means he eats. Yata'amu, he is feeding. Then mat'am, it means dining. What do you do in the dining? You eat. Can you see? This makes a lot of sense. Now you have Amma Abdul Hadi. As for Abdul Hadi, فَقَدْ ذَهَبَ إِلَى الْمَصْرِفِ. He has gone to the bank, al-Masrif. سَيَأْتِيَانِ بَعْدَ أَشْرِ دَقَائِقَ إِنشَاءَ. They will come back in 10 minutes time. Al-Mushrif said, أَمُسْتَعِدُّونَ أَنْتُمْ. Are you all ready? Al-Hasan says, Insha'Allah, by special grace of Allah. Ali said, Mata safaru insha'Allah. When is going to be the journey? Allah willing. Al-Mushrif said, Fi sa'ati thalitha bi'idillah. At 3 o'clock, Allah willing. Ahmad said, Ayna naltaki. Where are we meeting? Al-Mushrif said, Naltaki fi mawqif as-sayyarati bil jami'ah. We are going to meet at the car park in the university. So the word mawqif, can you see? Waqafa, he stood. Yaqifu, he standing. Mawqif, garage, or a place where cars are parked. Those are the places where cars are made to stand still. Now we have yajibu an takunu hunaka qabla maw'idin. It is important that you all should be there before the meeting time. So maw'id is got from the word wa'ada. So wa'ada means he promised. Yeah, he's promising. So maw'id is the appointed time. Can you see? Wa'ada means to make an appointment. Yeah, he's making an appointment. So maw'id, the time of appointment or the place of appointment. Binis Fisa, the Mushrif said, it is important for you to be there at the place of appointment 30 minutes before the time. Hatu haqa'ibakum, come all of you with your bags. وَضَعُوهَا فِي السَّيَّارَةِ الْوَاقِفَةِ أَمَامَ مَدْخَلِ الْمَهْجَرِ. And you all should place it in the vehicle standing in front of the hostel way or door. So you can see the word madkhal. Madkhal means entrance, the hostel entrance. From the word dakhala, he entered. Yadkhulu, he's entering. Madkhalun, place of entrance. Can you see? So marja also, marja means what? Hostel. Now if one said لما يأتي زملاؤنا الساكنون في المهجع الثاني, that our colleagues who are living in the second hostel have not yet arrived. So أولئك سيلحقون بنا عند محطة القطار القديم. The Mushrif said, as for those, they shall meet us in the محطة القطار, in the train station, in the old train station. Ibrahim said, come home, how many are they? Al-Mushrif said, hum ashra, they are 10. Amr said, نحن ذاهبون في اليوم السابع, we are going on the 7th day. أخشى أن يكون الزحام شديدا, I fear that the congestion may become so much severe. في المطاف والمسعى, in the mataf, and also the mas'a, the place of running, that is the circle where they perform the tawaf. Al-Mushrif said, لا تخف, do not fear, don't be afraid. Allahul Muyassir, Allah is the easer of affairs, he's the one who eases affairs. أنا ذاهب إلى مكتبي, I'm going to my table. Al-Mushrif said, I'm going to my table, or to my library, or to my office. لا تنسوا, do not forget, all of you, أن موعدنا, that our appointment place or appointment time, الساعة الثانية, one is 8:30, is 2:30, في موقف السيارات إن شاء الله, in the car stands, Allah's willing. Can you see, we have a very great conversation from here, and here you were able to see how the Ismul Makan and Ismul Zaman, the noun of place and the noun of time, are being used in clear sentences without any hardship. Now we have a very short tambourine exercise for you, following up the conversation, for us to test your knowledge of what you have learned, and also to know if you actually paid attention. So if you really paid attention, then you should answer this question. Number 1 says, Ajib anil as'ilatil atiya, answer the following questions. He says, Ma adadul mushtarikina fi rihlatil hajj, how many participators in the journey of Hajj? You can answer. If they are 14, you say you say arba'atu ashar, they are 14. If they are more than that, then you say it, and you should drop it at the comment section. Number 2, we have Aina dhahaba Hamidun wa Abdul Baqi, where did Hamid and Abdul Baqi went? Wherever they go to, you can say dhahaba ila al-mat'am or dhahaba ila al-mahja, anyone. Number 3, we have Mata maw'idu safar, when is the appointment time of journey? You can say maw'idu safar as-sa'atu thaniya wa nisf. Number 4, we have Aina yaltaqi at-tullab, where are the students meeting? يلتقي الطلاب يلتقون في الموقف السيارات القديمة. They will meet at the old garage. Now we have وفي أي ساعة, and at what time? You can say it. If you know it, the answer you can write at the comment section. Then we have أين يلحق بهم طلاب المهجر الثاني, where are the students from the other hostel, from the second hostel, meeting them? Say أولئك يلتقونهم في محطة القطار القديم. Those ones القديمة, they will meet them at the old train station. Or you write the answer. Now we can see this short exercise. It has been able to make us to again refreshing what we have learned. And at this juncture, I'm going to stop here so I don't make it too long for you. Go back and revise and understand this topic. And when next we meet, inshallah, we shall be coming with the remaining part of this lesson, so that you understand better and you can easily converse with it. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ease your face, grant you more understanding than I've tried to present it, and I also ask Allah to grant us wisdom, knowledge, and the fear of Him. Until we meet again, jazakumullahu khairan. Do not forget to like, share with your friends, drop your comments at the comment section, and don't also forget to press the join button below to join our membership for members only perks. Until we meet again, assalamu alaikum.